What's going on, my Facebook fam? What's up, Facebook fam? Hey, this is your man Darren M. Palmer here. So excited about the book review for this week. Call an Audible. Call an Audible. The book review of this week is Call an Audible. Call an Audible. Call an Audible. I see my man Dennis Smith. I see the man, the Double P in the building. My man Double P is in the building. Yeah, my man Double P in the building. Call an Audible. This is a great book by another Darren, my man Darren K. Roberts. Darren K. Roberts. Call an Audible. This is the book review that we'll be doing today. Is for Darren K. Roberts, Daron K. Roberts. Getting a few more people in. I see people joining, connecting. Hey, how is everybody doing? Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, to all those who are in attendance for this book review. Here in the Rose City in Tyler, Texas. Earl Campbell, John Tyler High School, and Tyler Lee, and Chapel Hill if you go a little bit outside of that area. So I'm going to go dig a little bit into this. This is a phenomenal book. This is called Call an Audible by Darren K. Roberts. That's right, Miss Pruitt, my favorite second grade teacher. Miss Susan Pruitt is in the building. My man Brian Thomas is in the building as well. But this is Call an Audible by Darren K. Roberts. Darren K. Roberts. I'm just going to give you a little background about this book. Darren K. Roberts, the author, is the founding director of the Center for Sports and Leadership and Innovation at the University of Texas. He spent 7 years as an NFL and college football coach after graduating from Harvard Law School. Roberts has been featured in ESPN, The Magazine, Bloomberg Business Week, and Sports Illustrated. A lecturer at the University of Texas, Robert focuses on leadership, innovation, and in the sports arena. He teaches a course that he built, Game Plan for Winning at Life, to all freshman student athletes at the University of Texas. Roberts is a contributor to the Forbes.com, and his articles have appeared in the Dallas Morning News, Fortune, and Houston Chronicle, and Time. Yeah, Call an Audible. This is an awesome book. Yeah, I got mine signed. Right here. Y'all see that? By Darren Roberts. By the way, I just want to, before I go into this, if you want your book, send your book to P.O. Box 1945, Mount Pleasant, Texas, zip code 75455. If you want to have a book on here. Let's see here. Now, I want to go to you some of my favorite chapters. Every week I share what my favorite chapters are because I'm the host of this book review, and I'm able to do that. So the first thing that I like to talk about for us, this particular book, Call an Audible, is get in the building. Darren shares how he had to get in the building, coming out of Harvard Law, wanting to get an opportunity to be able to get into coaching. He had an experience with Herman Edwards that you see on ESPN, where he went without any pay and volunteered his time and his services to be able to just get in the building to get an opportunity to be able to do what he loves. So a lot of you out there are thinking about embarking on going and getting that GED, going back and getting your master's, or applying for another position in your corporation. But Darren, it displays how to transition, how to transform from just having an idea to actually acting upon that idea and executing and getting in the building. So just get in the building. Some of you just need to fill out an application today. Some of you need to just get in the door or go in for an interview today. Some of you student athletes out there might need to just get an opportunity to stand before the coach or the recruiter to be able to get in the building. They didn't recruit you, they didn't give you a scholarship, but if you can just get in the building, get on the practice squad, you can show how your skills can help that organization or that school or that university go to the next level and be able to be great at what they do on the football field or basketball or whatever it may be that you're into. First in and last out. Oh man, for all the grinders out there, for all those who are not pretending, all those who are really ready to win, this is what it's about. This chapter, I love this. First in, last out. Darren goes into detail how he showed up early. He knew when the coaches would be working out, so he got in there early. He knew how he could get favor and gain favor by help assisting some of the assistant coaches by getting them and their players ready before it was time, by setting out dummies, whether it was washing clothes, whatever it needed to be. He knew he just had to be the first in and last out. If he knew that a coach was going to be watching film, he made sure that he was the first one in the building to be in there with the coach, to be able to listen, learn, pick that coach's mind, be able to watch what is that coach looking at. What about you in your own personal life? Are you getting up early? Or is your organization giving you an opportunity to get professional or personal development, but you're not acting upon that? This is what Darren is covering in this particular book and calling audible, whether you in the corporate boardroom, whether you're a high school athlete, or whether you are an entrepreneur. These are ways that you're able to transition and transform your life by learning from these principles and calling audible. Set yourself apart by dressing the part. Oh, let me repeat that one more time. Set yourself apart by dressing the part. Okay. Calling Audible by Darren K. Roberts. So many, especially so many young people that I meet, I know we are in America. I know you have a freedom to express yourself, to dress how you want to dress, to look the way you want to look. But there are still some things that's going on in this fine, great country. And it's not anything dealing with race, political affiliations, but it's some things that you got to realize that you must be able to get past the decision makers. So even though it shouldn't be an issue, if it's an issue to the person who's going to hire you, or the person who's going to invite you in, or the right to check for the funding for you to have a contract, I think you need to take heed to this and learn from what Darren is sharing about how to dress the part, how to look professional if you're going to be a professional. It doesn't matter if you're the most intelligent person in the room, or that you have a doctorate from Harvard or whatever it may be. If you don't dress the part, if you don't know how to play the role, you miss out on ample amount of opportunities because you're being hard-headed. So say, for instance, I'm not knocking you. I don't care what hairstyle you have. Hey, man, do what you do. But don't get upset when the rest of the world is not willing to bring you in. Don't consider it just to be racism. Don't consider it to be, it's whatever political affiliation that they are part of, why they didn't bring you in. Because some people of your same race, some people of your same ethnic background, some people of your same political affiliation might have the same concerns, because they have in their mind what they consider to be professional. They have in their minds what they consider to be the type of person that they want to be a part of their organization, or they want to be on their particular football field, or whatever it is that you're doing. So think about that. Now, Call an Audible. This is an awesome, awesome book. I've shared this is from my man Darren K. Roberts. You can follow him at Coach DKR. For those, he just was awarded for being a great creative lecturer at the University of Texas. He has a company, so if you need to get him in for your corporate events, if you need to get him in to speak to your youth or your organizations, he's traveling all across the globe. So this is my man, Darren K. Roberts. Darren K. Roberts. Look up Darren K. Roberts. He's doing his thing. Like I said, Coach DKR, I believe it's .com. But make sure you get this book. You might be able to find it. You can find it on Amazon. You can find it on his site. He has ways to help others transform. He has the 4th and 1 football camp. It's this nonprofit that he has to give back, where he teaches leadership skills. He teaches student athletes how to pass the ACT, the SAT, how to score higher and become more well-rounded. Some of the group of young men who went into that and were selected were able to, just some of the places they were able to go. They would go to the headquarters of the NFL in New York. They were able to take a trip to Dubai by some of the sponsors and those who contributed. So this is a great young man by the name of Darren K. Roberts. Make sure you go get his book, Call and Audible. Call and Audible. You see it? Darren K. Roberts. I'm going to read that subtitle. Let my pivot from Harvard Law to NFL coach inspire your transition. Matthew Flores, I definitely want you to get that. Hey, Charity, how you doing? I know you probably already got you a copy. Kent Wade, what's going on, man? I know you're going to get yours, but I want you to make sure that y'all get Call and Audible by my man, Darren K. Roberts. This is the book review for this week. Make sure that you pick those up. I'm going to go over my favorite chapters one more time. Just get in the building. Remember, first in and last out. And lastly, set yourself apart by dressing the part. You must carry yourself. You must be the type of person that you want to be. You must dress where you are going. You must dress for success. You must be the person who you are. You must show people. Sometimes people won't know who you are until they can get past your exterior. They won't know your interior till they get past your exterior. So forfeiting the opportunity to make a first impression by your exterior will make it where some people will never be able to know of your interior or what size heart you have, because you never dressed the part. So I totally agree with Darren Roberts on this. This is Call and Audible. Call and Audible. About the author, once again, Darren K. Roberts was just 1 year away from earning a law degree from his dream school, Harvard. But that summer, in the throes of clerkship at a Texas law firm, Roberts had a revelation. He wanted something different, very different. Darren Roberts wanted to be an NFL football coach. After the transition from Harvard student to NFL newbie, Roberts worked as a coach for the Kansas City Chiefs, the Detroit Lions, West Virginia Mountaineers, and the Cleveland Browns. But he's not forgotten how hard it was to take the first step in a new direction. In Call and Audible, Robert shares his inspiring journey and reveals his playbook to help guide your next transition. Call and Audible. Some of you are calling audible because you've been laid off from your factory job that you've been at for several years. Some of you are calling the audible because you have been out by some millennial who took your position because they were downsizing. Some of you have called an audible because a loved one who you deeply care about took ill or went sick, and so you had to think of another way of creating another income stream. So no matter what it is, whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're a student getting ready to embark on a new challenge, a task that seems daunting by going into a new university, whether you are someone who's going to a community college and this is your first time going to a college and first time living outside your parents' home, regardless of what it is that you're going through, this is a book for all levels, all demographics, and all those who are from different ethnic backgrounds. Call and Audible by my man Darren K. Roberts. Make sure that you go to Coach DKR on all social media, and I think you can find more about him on DarrenKRoberts.com or CoachDKR.com. Continue to do what you're doing, Darren Roberts, and inspiring the world and making a difference with 4th and 1 football camp and all the other things that you're doing. Signing off, this is Darren M. Palmer from the Rose City, from Tyler, Texas. Y'all have a great weekend. And to all the mothers out there, I want to wish you from the bottom of my heart a happy, happy, happy Mother's Day. This is Darren M. Palmer. I will see you next Friday, next weekend, with another book review of the hottest and latest books that's out that's making a change across the globe. Be blessed and have a wonderful weekend.